Hello, spellcasters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 50th episode of our first level spell series. My goodness, that is a huge number. Before we get too far ahead, just want to make a quick note that this content is not aimed at children. That being said, let's take a look at today's spell, Illusory Script. This, in my opinion, is probably one of the most overwhelmingly broken first level spells in the entire game. It is usable by the Bard, Warlock, and Wizard, and it is found in the Player's Handbook, and my goodness is this thing great! That being said, let's take a look at its mechanics. We can kind of understand what it's getting at least the gist of it. So, its cast time is 1 minute, and it can be casted as a ritual for an additional 10. I would highly recommend that. I mean, 1 minute to 10 minute, not a huge difference there, or 11 minutes technically speaking, I guess. But in any case, let's move on. The range is touch, the duration is 10 days, man. And the effect at a glance is as followed. Infuse your writing with illusionary magic. Designated creatures can see through the illusions, others view it however the caster wishes. The components are somatic and material, so no verbal components here, and that is kind of important. In terms of the material component, it is a lead-based ink worth at least 10 gold piece, which the spell consumes, so bear that in mind. And the school, as you might have figured out already, is illusion. Perfect. With all that out of the way, let's take a look at the full description here so we know exactly how this thing's so great. You write on parchment, paper, or some other suitable writing material and imbue it with a potent illusion that lasts for the duration. To you and any creature you designate when you cast this spell, the writing appears normal and written in your hand and conveys whatever meaning you intended when you wrote the text. To all others, the writing appears as if it was written in an unknown or magical script that is unintelligible. Alternatively, you can cause the writing to appear in an entirely different message, written in a different hand and language, though the language must be one you know. Should the spell be dispelled, the original script and the illusion both disappear. A creature with true sight can read the hidden message. Wowzers! So absolutely incredible! Man, this, in most of my games, is considered to be quite a game-breaking spell. If used correctly, I am very fortunate that not a lot of people actually know how devastating this can be. With that being said, let's take a look at some alternative uses here. So, imagine if you, let's say, needed to gain access to counsel with the king that was only available through invitation. This would be the best way to do it. You don't need an invitation. Don't need anything. Just need a piece of paper with some writing on it. Doesn't even have to be real, like, words or anything. Just needs to be writing. Could be the middle finger if you want. I don't know. But whatever. Show that to the guard, they'll probably let you in. Just present it as though it is in the king's hand, presumably written in common. If you notice, this spell actually lacks quite a few things, and that's what makes it so broken. So what I mean by that, before we get too far ahead in the examples here, what I mean by that is it doesn't provide any kind of DC for the person to peer through the illusion. It's a guaranteed success. It also doesn't say you have to be, you have to know the person who's writing, you know, like it doesn't say you have to have a sample of another person's writing in order to replicate it. It's just, it's like in Doctor Who, he has the something passport, like the magical thing that he has in his license. It's just a blank sheet of paper, but it can dominate the minds of others and make them see what they want to see, basically. It's literally that. This is earth-shatteringly game-breaking. Imagine if you wanted to get past guards or people looking for you. You could just present them with a pardon that isn't really a pardon, but they perceive it as a pardon. Or if you wanted to rob a bank, just say that you were working with the police or whatever guards or whatever patrols the town, city, whatever. This was your letter of authorization, and you were to move the money to a safe location in disguise, right? Or if you need to gain access to a church, just say the Pope gave you a letter saying you were allowed to go in. Present this borderline blank sheet of paper and they'll give you access. I love this. It is on all of my characters, but I have to tone back its usefulness so the DM doesn't straight out ban it. It is super great though, so please use it in your characters. Just don't make it look too good, because then everyone will get it. That being said, if you have any alternative uses, interesting ideas, or crazy concepts involving illusory script, please let me know down in the comment section beneath. I really do appreciate it. This is also the first video after our Patreon and Facebook page has gone live, so if you'd like to support the channel and partake in a bunch of cool rewards, please check out the Patreon page or the playlist, which is currently under construction but should be up top if it's done already. Or if you like memes and want to help bond with your fellow companions, compatriots, friends, or get people involved into D&D, I find memes to be the perfect way to do that. So please like the Facebook page, where we share a dozen memes a day, all high quality grade A D&D related memes. Brings a tear to my eye. That being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a great day, and as always, happy casting.